alive.
Ooh.
Well, we are in theory anyway. It's always weird the first couple of minutes of a live stream because you don't know if you're talking to yourself or if there's anyone out there. So if you are there, please let us know that you can hear us and see us okay. Just a thumbs up or we can hear you. That'll be fantastic.
Thank you.
And just while we wait for some of those to come in, and because it gives us an excuse because I've had these drinks sat here for ages, we've got our cocktail of the month.
Okay.
Which this month we've got, well, it's December. So we've gone with a Festive Negroni.
We have.
Because you do like a Negroni.
I love a Negroni.
And this one's taken me another 2 days to make. There is a quicker way of doing it. I just made a bigger batch so that we were good for summer. It probably won't last that long for the winter period. So it's basically a standard Negroni.
Yeah.
But we've got some infused gin.
I
made. That's got sour anise, cinnamon, cardamom, cloves, all sorts of bits and pieces.
All kind of festive.
It is.
Bundles.
Yeah, make it smell very festive. But you can also just do it on the fly. We're putting the cinnamon sticks, some sour anise, cinnamon pulp, stirring around, leaving it 5 minutes, and it's nearly as good.
Okay.
So, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, you can smell it.
You can. That's genuinely the first time that I've tried it, so that could have been horrendous. What do you reckon? It's very festive. You reckon?
It's very festive.
It's quite nice, isn't it? You like?
I'm just trying it.
Well, that's enough trying. So we'll just say a lot of people, I'm assuming they can see us because we can see some comments. So we will say hello to some people. As usual, if you do see, let me just stop that as well. If you have any questions today, we hope you do, then we don't just have to talk for an hour. Then please just start with a question. It just makes it easier for us and stands out, which would be awesome. Thank you. But let's just say hello to some people.
Okay.
We've got Monty and Paige in from Washington State.
Hi, Monty and Paige.
Yeah, cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
We've got Janet joining us as well.
Hi, Janet.
Joe and Jim.
Hi, Joe and Jim.
Loving the treat. It took us a long time to put that one up, Joe. Getting that duck to stick on top was the hardest challenge.
We did a show.
We've got Karen and Stuart from Martin Channel.
Hi, Karen and Stuart.
We've got Craig on again from the US because he just joined
Craig.
us on the live stream of the the Apex Food. Yeah, it's that long ago now. And we've got Susan in.
Hi, Susan.
Who joined us as well. She says, I'm actually on time. Thank
Yay.
you. And we've got DJ as well. Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.
As I said, any questions at all, please start with question. I've got one that came in from Kelly on Instagram, so I've typed it into here.
Can I just talk about this drink?
You can do if you want to.
I've been trying to decide what the flavour was.
And on the side?
Potpourri. Negroni potpourri.
I'm not necessarily sure that that's a good thing.
That's what it reminds me of.
Oh, well, that's disappointing. Spent 2 days making a cocktail to be told it tastes of potpourri.
Well, it's just got.
I don't think it tastes potpourri. It's because it's got lots of different smells and tastes. It's nice.
Now I'm worried I've tasted potpourri in order to know what it tastes like.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't taste of potpourri. We've just had Andrew and Pam join us on as well. They're very.
Well, there they are.
Only 20 days till their Christmas cruise on Bali.
Goodness me.
It's so good. We're on countdown to being on Brazilian in August next year.
Yeah.
That's a lot more than 20 days away.
Well, I've been watching when you were getting pottering about this afternoon. I was watching Miami Cruise Port.
Just watching it sailing in?
No, she's there all packed up and people are getting ready. And I thought,
that'll be fantastic. Money said the Apex included food video looks amazing. We're gonna anything you want to know about the food on board, let us know. We are going to be doing probably in a couple of weeks' time the specialty dining room because we managed to go to virtually all of them.
Apart from what was the one at the top?
The rooftop.
Yes.
because it was shut
Yes.
for the entire cruise, so
Yes.
can do that.
No.
And we've just had Emma join as well.
Hi, Emma.
Just watched food reviews, looked very nice food overall.
What?
We will definitely get on with it. Well, we've got Janet's in, so I'll come to this one first, and I'll go back to Kelly's afterwards. I've got lots of Apex questions, but I think that might be because Janet's planning on going on Apex. We'll start off with: is the drink upgrade from classic to premium worth it?
I would say we've not done our official review yet.
No, that'll be a few weeks away.
And you've not had your calculator out yet.
I've not. But my gut.
Yeah. Yeah, it did feel it. It felt nice being able to order any drink we wanted from the majority of the bars. Apart from Eden, there's a few speciality ones that are above, but the nice thing in that you only pay the difference.
Yeah. I mean, as many of you will know, one of my biggest bugbears on drinks packages is where you buy that drinks package, you've got a limit, let's say $15. A drink that's $16, and they don't just let you pay the $1 difference. They charge you the full amount and give you a discount.
The 20%.
Well, depending on who you're with.
Yeah.
Whereas celebrity, you pay the difference.
Yeah.
So even if you just took the classic Joanna, you could still get some of the more expensive drinks and pay the difference. Now, for us, if you look at, for instance, like the Martini Bar, the premium package gives you $17.
Yes.
For ones that come out of the UK, it's up to $20. So if you're coming out of Southampton, that amount goes to $20.
Wow.
I don't know if that's a VAT thing or why they do that, but there's a couple of places where they do that, UK being one of them. So when you come out of Apex on UK, it'll be $20.
So that covers everything. But it was nice in the Martini Bar that we could go.
Everything on the Martini Bar menu, apart from the flight, where you get 6 martinis, which obviously was more.
Yeah.
Every martini was covered.
Yeah.
So
you could go mad.
Yeah. So I'm struggling to think of outside of Eden another drink that wasn't included in it. I know that in total, for anything we paid above the drinks, so ones that we got in Eden, etc., we only paid $18 extra drinks on the entire cruise.
Yes. Yeah.
So for us, it was definitely well worth it, and especially if they've got any special offers on.
Yes.
We would definitely say so.
Yeah.
Interesting. My audio is trying to pixelate.
Oh.
Not come across that one before.
No.
Hopefully it's okay. That's a weird one, isn't
it?
Yeah. Is everyone else okay with the audio? Just let us know. If not, we'll double check from our side just in case there's an issue. Better to find out now than now into it. I'll just come back to Kelly's question as well.
Oh, hi, Kelly.
I don't know if Kelly's on because this was on Instagram. Could be. I don't know if it's a he or a she.
I said hi, Kelly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, which yes. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Would you go on Celebrity Apex again, and how did it compare to other cruise lines?
Oh.
So, how did it compare to other cruise lines?
This is a good question.
Well, we can take it the other way around first. Would we go on Apex again?
Yes.
Yeah. And we'd definitely go on that class of ship again.
Yes.
We probably wouldn't go on Apex again for the channel because we like to go on different ships to be able to review them. But we would absolutely go on it again, and definitely other ones. And we have booked to go on the new one, Excel.
Yeah.
We booked that on board, and then transferred it over to Stuart and Cal.
Yes.
So they can look after it for us. But it was, I thought it was fantastic.
Yes, it was very busy. We didn't expect it to be so.
No. How did it compare to other cruise lines?
Ooh.
I mean, we're actually going to do a video in Christmas. So we're doing a couple of different videos for Christmas Eve, which is the Sunday, and New Year's Eve as opposed to our normal ones, because we know a lot of people have surprisingly got better things to do on those and watch our videos. So we don't want to put sort of the serious ones out at that point. But we're going to do a review of our 2023 cruises and see where we compare.
Yeah.
But if you look at outside of 2023, Celebrity's up there in terms of sort of the experience, the quality of the food, the service, with what you'd get on something like Virgin. So very different. Or Cunard. Very different cruise line in terms of the atmosphere and everything else compared to Virgin or Cunard.
Yes.
But I would say
Oh,
compares
no,
really well to them.
we've rebooked. We've
Yeah.
rebooked.
Monty and Page says, "I was blaming it on the storm passing through here. Wouldn't be the first time." And Steve says, "Evening,
Hi,
Mark and Lindsay.
Steve.
The light show behind you looks very good."
Thank you.
Yeah, we bought it ages ago, didn't we? And then we forgot we got it until Lindsay found it about 2 months ago. So we sit here in an evening with it on. Um, and and Rose says mine is okay. I'm
Good.
assuming he's on about the
Good.
audio. So hopefully it's just that storm
Super.
and it'll pass quick for Monty.
Yeah.
Janet asked, "Did you try Le Grand Bistro for lunch?"
We did.
Do you want to talk about
Yes. So we made a mistake,
that? Okay.
and then we didn't check what was the speciality main course or dish for that day.
Yeah, it's probably worth backing up on that.
Yes.
Le Grand Bistro is open for lunch. It's a specialty restaurant, so you pay $30.
Oh, price.
I think it was $30 to go in at lunchtime. It's open every day, but they have a different plate du jour.
Ooh.
Get me with my French. So a special of the day, 7 days a week. And you really fancied, and it's supposed to be really good there.
The croquant.
The cotton shop, the cheesy sandwich.
Mhm.
But the day that we went in, that wasn't on.
No.
So yeah, we kind of made a mistake.
Yeah.
But it's a big lunch.
It's a very big lunch, but I feel I really enjoyed the French onion soup that they did. And then we had I ordered the French onion soup in the main dining room. It's virtually the same.
Yeah,
So then I felt, we felt it was pricey anyway, but then it felt
even pricey.
really
But
pricey.
you enjoyed the French onion soup when you were there.
I
You thought it was
did,
brilliant.
yeah. And we sat at a lovely table and we
Yeah,
sat and
food was lovely.
yeah, and the
It,
service was
it
amazing.
was. We never saw it busy, Janet, for lunch. So
No.
again, it might be different when it's predominantly British people when it's coming out of Southampton compared to it was probably about a 75% American
Yeah, I would say so.
passengers on there, and then quite a lot from Spain as well.
Yeah.
So it might be a little bit busier on there, but yeah.
It was
So
lovely.
yeah, we tried it, and it'll be in the review. And we would say try it. Just make sure you pick what day the special is that you want to try.
Yes.
Because they can't make it on the other days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christine.
Hi.
Hi, Michael. Enjoyed tonight's video. We're counting down to April for RCL's Anthem of the Seas Transatlantic. Have you tried this cruise line?
We have.
On that ship?
We have. It's been a while, hasn't it?
We've done Anthem a couple of times.
We have done Anthem a couple of times. We love the solarium.
Yeah.
We love the solarium. It's a great. I mean, yeah, Transatlantic and the solarium will be wonderful.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, we love Wonderland, specialty restaurant. Yeah.
It's a big ship.
Yeah. And you've got your thing.
The solarium, the thing, North Star, as opposed to just some claw. But yeah, it's a great ship. You are going to really enjoy it. Royal Caribbean was our very first cruise line, and it pretty much
a special place.
Yeah, it has. We achieved sort of our highest loyalty level on Royal Caribbean, which helped us with other cruise lines because we're the States much.
Yes.
But yeah, you're gonna have a great time on it.
Yeah.
And Transatlantic, it should be absolutely fine for that as well.
Yeah.
We have got some big cruise news coming up. We will talk about that about 1:30.
Okay. Okay.
We'll just give plenty of people got time to join.
If you're watching Gary.
I might think so, between Gary and us. But yeah, we'll talk about that cruise news very, very shortly. And also, we've got a prize draw as well.
We have.
So we've got the prize at the side ready to show you.
It's not the official draw; it's the announcement.
No, we're going to announce it, and then the draw will be in January.
As always, it's a really classy
high-end prize. The sort that you might find Rich or Helen giving away in their bundles.
We're on at 7.
Yeah, and you might want to watch it. But yeah, it's very classy. We'll come back to that. Monty and Paige, did you get to try the spa? Linz, did we try the spa?
Okay. Are you having mine?
I will have yours then. Sorry. I should have known 'cause it were lower.
Did we try the spa? Okay, so we thought we were going to try the spa because for our status, we thought we got a spa day or a spa session
Yes.
on a port day. So
Because it said on your stairs, so that's what you get.
yeah, so off we go. I'm doing a lot of hand stuff today.
Yeah. What we're doing like that?
It's a squirrel.
Is that the universal for squirrel?
So we went off to the spa day. Off we went to say, oh, we'd like to book for the spa because we've got it with our status. And the lady behind the counter was like, I'm sorry. I was like, we'd like to book it because we have our status, we can come for the fee. No. It's that's on our solstice class.
No, that's not on Edge class. It's on the other ones.
Yeah. So we'll have to pay, and the price is $89.
$82.
Oh, sorry, I'm over-egging it.
Yeah.
$82 per person. So we went, no thank you. We left because there's not even a hide.
There's no water element in there, so there's no hot tubs,
tubs.
there's no pools. It's basically a sauna, a couple of different steamer. The sauna does look stunning, and you'll see all the ships on. It did look amazing.
But we're not paying that.
Well, no, because we would have probably only stayed in there maybe an hour. Because you're not a big fan of going in saunas for long.
No, I'm not.
You don't like lying on those hot beds for long.
No, I don't.
so you'd have basically just stood in there going, don't know what to do now.
I just
so because it was going to cost like $165 and we would have had maybe an hour there, we decided to pass. Plus we'd done a tour, so it was a good show. I would have liked to have reviewed it.
If there had a water element to it, then maybe rather than those thingy showers.
We did actually buy when we were doing the tour. We bought a little spa pack to take in with us with creams and muds, and so that's upstairs.
It did not travel well.
So unfortunately, we didn't want it, which is a shame because we like getting to the spa.
We do.
Joe says, question: if you had a free cruise, Edge class or Virgin?
For me, it'd be Virgin. What would it be for you?
Virgin.
Yeah. But it depends on the duration of the time.
It does, yeah. Well, does it?
We love Virgin.
We do. They have very different ships.
Yes.
They've got a lot in common as well, and we'll probably talk about this in December when we do that. So we started having a conversation about sort of where did Edge sit in what we've done this year, and it kept going up and down the ranks depending on what we were talking about.
Yes.
I went, oh, that'd be a good video.
Yeah.
And when you look at sort of a lot of the clientele, they're very similar.
It skews older for celebrity.
It skewed older on our cruise.
Yes, it did. Yeah.
I don't mean it'll skew older when it's in Southampton.
No.
It's a very relaxed one in terms of dress code, which is very similar to if you look at Virgin.
Yeah.
Food is right up there. We've talked about this loads, and obviously we've just done part of the food review today. Virgin still edges it, and I think that's probably a fair review, given we're on it for 13 nights, and we've done probably a similar combined amount of time. In fact, all the time on Virgin, not much.
Yeah.
So I think we can probably be quite fair in judging that.
Yeah.
But both are extremely good.
Yes.
If I were getting a free cruise, I'd go on anything, Joe. But if it were Edge or Virgin, and I had to pick one, then Virgin. I've got Sail and Gail and Mike on.
Hi, Sail.
You can just say Gail and Mike.
Gail and Mike. We were watching your Azura. Not Azura. Avia. Out of Barbados.
Yes. We were. Cheers.
Cheers. Yes. Because we still have to get on Avia.
We do, yeah. We're good to get on that.
Yeah.
I said, hi, Macklins. Enjoyed the latest review. Tempted with Celebrate Cruises, but love Princess. How do the two companies compare?
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, for the longest time, most people said that those were the two that most compared. If you like Princess, you like Celebrity, and vice versa. I think that Celebrity, so the Edge class, So I know that Ken and Linzi from Ken Goes Cruising didn't enjoy the Solstice one that they did quite as
Well,
much.
it's as much as they were
Yeah, they're
expecting.
expected to like it more, but I think the Edge class is a level above that, and it certainly seems it from in terms of the stuff they've got on there, the menus, the restaurants.
Yeah.
It is a level above that.
But when it comes to Princess,
But I think when you look at sort of the current lineup of Princess, you're looking at sort of Edge class compared to the Royal class within Princess
I guess so,
as
yes.
being their top one.
Yeah.
I think it'll be much more interesting when you got the new Sun class out, which I think that's going to compare most to Edge class
Yes, me
because
too.
they're changing a huge amount of stuff on there. We've been watching some stuff today on that.
Yes, we have, yeah. Yeah.
And it'll be really interesting to see sort of how they then compare.
Yes. Yeah.
Because right now I would give Celebrity just above it. But
Yeah.
let's see what happens when it comes out.
Yes.
Stuart and Karen said, how did you find the transatlantic cruise compared to a normal port intensive cruise? Our first transatlantic on Virgin in April.
Oh, I mean, the sea days, you think you're gonna be bored, you're not, are you?
No, but I think we need to go back a step. It's when we talk about a normal port intensive cruise, we still had 6 ports.
We did, yes, yeah.
So out of 13 days, we were effectively every other day.
Yeah.
We weren't out closing. We stopped every day for the first 4 days,
Right.
then had a sea day, then had another land day, then had 5 days before we went to the other side of the Atlantic and a couple of stops there before getting over to Fort Lauderdale.
Yes.
So it wasn't. There are some out there where you look at Cunard where you just A to B and it's 7 nights.
I've been looking at some transatlantic ones as well for 24, 25, and it's just a couple of stops and then straight across.
I think that's probably if you're doing your first transatlantic.
That's a pretty big duty, isn't it?
Apart from QM2.
Apart from QM2.
If I were doing QM2, I'd be to do that as my first ever transatlantic.
Yes, because they are so geared for it.
Because I know we've got some members and people in the Facebook group who are doing QM2 transatlantic.
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's just they're so geared to that.
Yeah. Everything around it, the entertainment.
But we really enjoyed it. We got into it. We got the extra hour given. You'll have the extra hour stolen for how many days on the trot. Yeah,
and you're going on Virgin, and we were just speaking to Fraser the other day from Fraser at Sea, and he gave his and he was about 4 or 5 days in front of us on the transatlantic. So he set off on he was on Valiant Lady, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Going across, and that was the first time he'd done transatlantic, and was doing it on Virgin as well.
Yeah.
And we were always curious as to how they'd fill the days more. Virgin is geared up for doing ports as well.
Yeah.
And apparently
we can't wait to see his videos, see what they go to.
No. So you're going to love it from that.
Yeah.
The transatlantic for us was absolutely fantastic. We had a couple of days where it got rougher.
Yeah.
We expected, out of the water, we put some stuff on Instagram if you were following us at the time. There were a major storm coming in.
But the captain just kept rejigging it, didn't he?
Yeah, he'd come on in the morning and goes, right, we've taken plan B.
Yeah, and he'd get out his pointer.
I have to say, Captain Nicholas, wasn't there?
Yes.
I forget his
name.
Yeah. Celebrity on their Edge class ships seem to be making their captains very center. Yeah, Roberts. You got Captain Kate on Beyond. Yeah. And he turned up every single show in the theatre, the 7 o'clock and the 9 o'clock. He was heavily involved in stuff. He'd come on, he'd give us reports on TV in terms of what's happening with his little pointer, as you said, showing us all this stuff. But the weather ended up not being that bad, did it?
No, because he kept going through these different plans.
Yeah.
But you're gonna love it.
Yeah, and at that time it's a little bit better.
Yeah. You'll love that.
Janet said, another restaurant question.
Ooh.
Le Petit Chef.
Oh.
Don't you haven't heard the rest of the question.
Okay.
Is that a good experience? Our daughter Isla will be 9 when we go, and she's really wanting to try there.
She's gonna love it.
Well, you got to see, you waited for that. Linzi was sort of Debbie Downer.
wasn't
You
Debbie
you were
Downer.
before we even went to the Petty Chef. You're like, it's gimmicky.
He's so annoying.
He in terms of not spoiling it, but he's a bit like useless. And things keep happening to him, and Lindsay will just go, "Stop doing that."
Maybe there's similar personality traits that I find annoying myself.
Yeah, maybe it is.
That I find him annoying.
It is a great experience for kids.
It's lovely.
I mean, we actually both enjoyed it, and I'm taking the mick there if you want to go at him. Two elements that were like Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote.
He's got no regard for health and safety and proper like FDA regulations.
Yeah, just to be clear on that, we're talking about the animated version, not the celebrity staff. The celebrity staff were not like Wile E. Coyote. But yeah, you will like it. It is something that I would really recommend. It will full pretty much every night. So unlike some of the other ones like the Grand Bistro at lunchtime, where you can walk in raw on 5, you don't really need a book either.
No.
That will never full. The Petit Chef will full pretty much the whole time.
Yeah.
There's 2 experiences that if you're going on an edge class trip that we would both say you need to do them. Le Petit Chef, if you've never done anything like that before, it's probably the best of those type that we've tried. We have done other ones.
Yeah.
And Eden, which is just phenomenal.
Yeah, that's a different thing altogether.
I mean, that's probably the best specialty restaurant we've ever done on any cruise.
Yeah.
Just absolutely amazing. But if you don't book both of them in advance, you're going to probably struggle a little bit.
Yeah.
And as a bare minimum, book them the second that you get on board if you've not done them in advance. But yeah, for a 9-year-old.
Oh, she'll love it.
Yeah.
She'll love it.
Pam and Andrew, which cruise line would you not sail again with and why?
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't think there's any that I wouldn't sail away with.
I don't know if we found that cruise line yet.
No, there's ones where we put it off for a long time. So we didn't have a great experience on NCL.
No, we haven't booked them again.
Was that on Epic?
Yeah, that's years and years ago.
And it is. That's a long while since. And that put us off for a long time going on NCL. But we do want to go on Premium. We do want to try Viva.
One of them, not both of them.
No, we want to try one of those.
Yeah.
We've just not managed to find the itinerary that works for us on that yet. Because they do a lot of ones where it starts in the UK and kicks you off in Iceland and you've got to walk back. So that's probably for me. Probably the one.
Yeah, I think you're right. And it's funny because we were watching Paul and Carol travel in their last Alaska vlog, and on their last night they were in a restaurant, which was a speciality, and then they started clearing the plates while Paul was still finishing.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that happened to us on NCL all the time.
Yeah, it really
puts us. It's really.
But I say that is a while ago.
Years and years ago.
And it definitely wouldn't stop us trying it again now. But that's probably the closest one.
Yeah.
We'll do one more question, and we'll do our big cruise announcement.
Is it that time already?
Yeah, it's coming up to 12:30. Flies, doesn't it?
No.
Emma has said, "What is your criteria when booking a cruise?"
Okay, that is a very good question, Emma. It normally sort of transpires. I'll do a little search. We'll have some months in mind, won't we?
Yeah.
And then I'll do a little search, and then we'll look at how new is the ship?
Yep.
Is it coming to the UK? How much is it?
Yeah, that's always a big one.
How long is it? And then we take have we done it before, and are we going to enjoy it? So there's a few things we sort of take into consideration, isn't there?
Yeah, occasionally the destinations also do it. It's like the Fjords one, we were really keen to do that. The fact that we could do it on Queen Mary 2 was fantastic, but we'd already said we wanted to do the Fjords one. We wanted to do the Dubrovnik and the Croatian coastline of the Adriatic, and Virgin we're going to be doing that one, so that's brilliant. We knew we wanted to do those ones, but more often than not, it's the ship we want to do.
Yeah, very
and it's like, right, where's the ship and where is it in the months that we want to go? Does that make sense for us to get there?
Yeah.
So that's probably the basis for most of what we do on that.
Yeah.
But so that's it.
We're quite open, but we sort of we suss out all cruise lines during that month, don't we? And take it from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, cruise announcement.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well, it's just after 30 minutes. I said at half past, so we're there. So, our members of the channel know this because we told them a little bit earlier.
Yes.
But for everyone else, this is
new.
new news, we haven't put it anywhere else. So, as most of you know, because we've been talking about it for the last 18 months, our next cruise is Icon of the Seas in February, which we've been looking forward to. You shaking your head in advance there. Spoilers, it happens. Which we have genuinely been looking forward to for a long time. We had concerns about whether it was too big, because the Oasis class is my personal favourite class of ship. But this is even bigger. It's much more family orientated, even more so than that.
Yes.
And it was, we have got concerns about that.
And the price.
Well, the price when we booked it for us was expensive,
very expensive,
but we got it cheap compared to what people were paying more now.
Yeah.
But we had concerns as bits and pieces were leaking out about Icon, about the added extras.
And it was half term as well.
Yeah. So to put it in sort of context to start with, it was pretty expensive to start with. We were traveling over to the US just for that cruise, landing the night before, going on the cruise, getting off it, flying straight back. So there was a lot of expense involved in that element to it as well. For 7 nights. But then it started coming out about the extras in terms of what the cost of specialty dining was, the cost on the private island. And I know we shared some of those in the Facebook group where we wouldn't have done this anyway, so it don't matter. But like a cabana on the private island was over $3,000, and it's just wow.
No, we would not have done that.
Just crazy. But we would have done things like the Empire Supper Club, which when they released the price on that were going to be $189 per person. And doing the little walk on the edge of near the anchor, which is like a rope course, was $72 each.
Everything.
Then the drinks package was $89 per person per night. So we looked at it and we're like, wow, when we get on here, we're going to be spending like another $2,500 to $3,000.
And it was giving me real anxiety about it as well, because it was just so
everything just kept going up, didn't it? More and more that we went on it.
How are we going to do this?
I'm like, this is making less and less sense for a 7-night cruise, because it was already at a base level costing double what it cost us to go on Yacht Club when we did 7 nights on there. So okay, well let's have a look what else there is. So we hadn't cancelled it until fairly recently.
So it's gone. It's cancelled.
So we have now cancelled that. We will go on Icon of the Seas in the future for definite, or
either way.
I can't think of the next it's called. We will definitely do them at some point, but hopefully the prices become more sensible, and certainly around things like the specialty dining come a little bit more in line. So we thought we were expensive on Celebrity for some of them, but by comparison, Icon were just crazy. So we started having a look around, and there was a fantastic offer for us on the brand new Sun Princess.
So we're going on Princess.
So going back to the question of which is better, Celebrity or Princess,
we'll be able to say.
So we'll be able to compare those two directly. It's pretty much the same time. So we're going on that on the 18th of February. It's out of Rome. From a costing point of view, it's less than half the base price, but that includes all the premiere, the onboard package, the flights, everything.
It's going to be colder.
It's going to be colder. It's Rome. It's not the Caribbean. It's doing the Grand Mediterranean, I think it's called. So it's 10 nights, which should be fantastic. But it's their brand new class of ship. We've been, Richard just said Star of the Seas. So you were right with Star. But Princess is next one, Star Princess.
Oh.
That's how
you're wrong.
I didn't say you were wrong. Just I wasn't positive you were right. But today we were watching some stuff on, if ever you have ever watched Adam Savage, who did Mythbusters. He's been doing a series for Princess. It's on his own channel on YouTube, and it's all about sort of the engineering and how they're building it. I'm watching it and go check it out. It is absolutely fascinating. I think it's done about 8 or 9 episodes now. I've not watched every one yet, but absolutely brilliant. I will get more and more excited watching it. Sort of stuff that we didn't know about, even though we booked it, and even though we'd done research on it. I'm like, wow.
So it's going to be amazing.
It is.
We're going to be doing this premiere 2024 review, because it has been since we
quite a bit,
on it. We're going to try the special We already know about the owl thing.
Yeah, they've not released the dining yet, so 72 days, I think it is, till we go. We still can't book anything yet on it. No entertainment, no dining. I think we can book excursions.
Yes, I've been looking at them, but a lot of them say they're closed. So it's like,
So we're not doing that.
Stay on the ship.
Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of stuff there. We're in a mini suite. The normal mini suites, they've got different levels on this, including a reserve one, which has its own neighbourhood type thing as well.
Yeah.
So there'll be a lot of stuff coming from that. We hope you'll enjoy it. We know that some people will be disappointed that we're not going on Icon We Were. I wasn't necessarily convinced it was going to be my favourite ship, but I was convinced it was going to be really interesting.
We knew it'd be a long time until we got on it again because the prices are.
And it's booked up quite a long way in advance.
Yeah,
but Sun Princess looks amazing.
It was so weird though the day that we got like the offer and all these. It was just so weird how it transpired. So we can't wait. We're looking forward to it.
As you were driving into work that day, I'd sort of rang you, hadn't I?
No, you hadn't rang me. I'd got a funny. This is so weird. So I'd got a funny warning light on the car on the dashboard, and thought, oh, Mark. So I rang Mark, and he was like, "Oh, that's weird." I was thinking about ringing you, and I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "I've just seen this amazing deal for Sun Princess," and I'm like, "Okay, for when?" He was like, "February." I was like, "Really?" And then he was telling me about it, and just being like, "Oh, Icon." I was like, "Oh, that is good." And then I said goodbye to you. You told me not to worry about the light.
Yeah, because it won't actually warn on light.
No, you think it's just.
With your temperature gauge.
And then I put my radio on. I had Greatest Hits on, and then they had a princess competition. I was like, "Oh, that's okay." So I was like, "Oh, this is a sign." So yes.
So yeah, that big cruise news. So we hope you will enjoy it.
Yes.
We're sure it's going to be interesting. Like I say, it's Princess's first brand new class of ship for a long time, and it'll be very, very interesting from that point of view.
Yes.
We'll come on. I'd say you just pick up the prize.
I know, but it stuck itself to the thing, so I hope it hasn't damaged your thing.
That'll be fine. We'll come on to the prize in about 5 minutes. So we've got a couple of questions in. So if you've any questions about sort of Icon, if you've any questions about Sun Princess, please do sort of pop them in there, and we'll go through them. Andrew Pam saying, "Good bread on Celebrity."
Oh.
It had a pretty weak bread game at the restaurants.
At the restaurants, I wasn't really a fan of the bread in the restaurant. The buffet bread was great.
Yeah, they had the bakery there, and they created amazing bread every day.
But there's no like the wake bread
or Cunard
in the veranda. There's not any kind of really bread.
And
you know what I mean? You know that you're like, "Oh, please stop me eating the bread. I've got food coming."
Yeah.
Which is what happens when you're in the wake or you're in with the veranda bread.
Yeah, it is.
With the celebrity bread, you can just go, "Oh, I'll have a little nibble," and I'm done.
Yeah. So no, one that's good. In conclusion, had some interesting butters.
Oh, it did.
Yeah. But yeah, buffet bread good, restaurant bread that's good. Janet has said, "How far in advance do you book your cruises? We've got a 2026 one booked already."
Oh, we've started sussing out at 25, 26, but you are winning at the minute.
Yeah, we've not booked anything with 26 yet.
No, but we'll start.
Have we booked 25 yet?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, of course we have.
Yeah.
That's late. 25 as well. That's November 25.
Yeah.
So that was the first one. That's literally end of the year.
Yeah, so we've started sussing out. That's.
We've been having some chats with Stuart and Karen about some group cruise stuff in 25 and 26. So there is some planning going on for those.
We'll see. We know people. We normally tend to.
We normally are booking out about 18 months in advance. It seems about optimal time. Prices seem about good.
Normally when they get released.
If it's a new ship, we book it as soon as it goes on sale.
What have you got in 26?
Yeah, that's not what you've got in 26, Janet. Mr. D says hi.
Hi, Mr. D.
And it was Richard who said Starve the Sea, so thank you,
Richard.
He just said, couldn't believe icon prices for
Oh,
recent
no.
release 2025. Looked at it after our World America, but guaranteed sea view for 4 with no gratuities. All drinks was 6,000. But second week on World America
Oh my God.
with frat, I think I said on next one, with gratuities even. And premium drinks for 3,100. So 2 weeks in Aurora Infinity Sea View for similar price to 1 week on icon.
Wow.
Yeah.
That says it all. It says it all.
It is just so expensive there at the moment. The thing is, it's got a lot of interest.
Oh my
So
goodness,
you know, it's a supply and demand thing. They can sell it quite easily at the moment.
But they're selling the dream at the minute, not selling the reality.
No, it'll be interesting to see once it gets going.
Yeah.
And people have been on it, and whether it can live up to the level of hype that
Yes.
I don't mean hype in a bad way. It's
No.
just had a huge amount of PR since it started.
No.
And
it's a family ship, so there's going to be lots of children on, especially for the week that we had.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting, going from the Virgin and then a long transatlantic celebrity to it was just Well, that's amazing. That's amazing. I love that.
And Rose says, I agree, did not enjoy Epic.
Oh, I know.
It's just one of those things on it for us.
Yeah.
Adam says, how many have signed up for the official party cruise in August?
Well,
it's a varying number depending on how we look at it. There's 12 officially. Officially, unofficially.
But do we know of other people that are on?
Well, we know of other people that have signed up, not through Stuart and Karen.
Yes.
Which is an unofficial one, so we'll all be getting together and having cocktails and everything with them there. I think at the moment there's about 20.
And I've been making friends with Spinnaker Tower.
Yeah, so the plan is
the
night before, because it's at Portsmouth, we're going to meet and go up Spinnaker Tower
and go to their Sky Bar,
which hopefully we'll better sort something out.
I'm making friends. You
are making friends and influencing people.
No,
so hopefully get some cheap pricing.
No, just making friends, because then because they do a Spinnaker Tower cocktail. It's blue, it's got curacao in, so I've got to try that, because curacao and me are a bit blue. So but there's quite a fair few of us.
Yeah.
And then we're going to let's see.
Yeah, it's going to be
interesting,
fun.
Yes.
Yeah, there's some.
No, carry on.
There's some stuff that we can't talk about yet for that, but we'll better talk about in the next couple of months. We will.
No, I don't know.
Next couple of months.
It's going to be fun.
Really, I'm genuinely so looking forward to that.
I know.
4-night over bank holiday weekend where we've currently got a $1,300 barter / onboard credit for 4 nights. It's going to be very interesting.
We better get this documentation updated.
Janet says she booked Iona February 2026. Booked on release days, going as a big family get together. Fantastic.
Lovely.
That'll be lovely.
Lovely. Oh, I'm going to have to look at
2026. Expect a call soon then, Stuart and Cam. Monty Page said the new Dome feature with Circa Lee's shows on some princesses very interesting. 2-story Lotus Spa.
Oh.
Yeah. I say go have a look at if you're remotely interested in it, have a look at the Adam Savage stuff, where he's sort of going through all the builds as it's happening after it's come out of dry dock. But it's absolutely fascinating. From the theatre to the spa to the bridge to the stateroom.
We're so excited.
Yeah, they've not released a huge amount of information on it yet. Which, if you look at the amount that Royal Caribbean have released on Icon, it's phenomenal. That the Icon of the Sea series now, creating an icon. There's just something constantly.
Yeah.
Whereas we're less than 3 months till, just over 3 months till the first sailing. It's the 10th of February. We're on the next one.
Yeah.
8th of February, and then we're on 18th or something. And there's still very little known about it. We know that we want to get in and book the Spellbound show. That's the Magic Dinner show, which is supposed to be brilliant. Other than seeing things like the Circa Lee's, and the two-story spa.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, there's still very little we know about it
Yeah.
at the moment, so we're really interested to see. Want to do Easter free prize draw.
Okay,
And
okay,
again, keep questions coming in whilst Lindsay does her prize draw.
okay.
So as usual, when we now go on a cruise,
We get a little gift.
which you can then win. In order to win it, all you have to do in either the comment for this video or any video that we put out over the next that you watch that's on our channel over the next month up until the next live stream. What do they need to put in the comment?
Rock. R-O-C-K. Rock.
Yep. So don't put it in the comment in the stream, so I won't better see that afterwards. But in the actual comment of the video, or I say any other video,
Yes.
and it's something very special that you can win.
I'm building it up, darling. So, unlike Rich and Helen on Visit With Us, who get some absolutely beautiful prizes, we have got a fridge magnet, and we got it in an official gift shop in Gibraltar at the top of the rock.
Top of the rock.
At the top of the rock, and it sums up their culture and.
Very classy.
It's very classy. It's a fridge magnet.
Oh, yeah, I can get this through.
Oh!
Hang on, the
No,
light.
it doesn't glow.
There we go.
It says Gibraltar and it's got monkeys.
Yep.
Very classy.
And that will be winning its way to someone.
Some lucky winner
In January. So we'll do. I think it's the 7th.
7th.
So 7th of January, which is the live stream for January. Jump on there. We'll be drawing it out of that. And you can see if last time's Bridget won it, didn't she?
She did.
That will just way over to her.
Yeah.
That'll get shipped anywhere, wherever you are in the world, and hopefully it'll arrive intact. It's
And
quite a solid little thing.
And then what?
It's classy.
It's so.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
What will we get from Sun Princess?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll January.
We've got some interesting stops on there, haven't we?
Yeah, but a lot of it's closed.
Well, it's not closed.
I've been reading the things that.
No, there are certain things that you might want to do there that are not open in February.
Yeah.
But the port's not closed.
No, the port's
So
not
where do we
closed.
actually stop off in there?
Come
on. Santorini. So we got Rome, Santorini, Corfu.
This is not in particular order.
The small Turkey. Quesadillas or something.
Quesadilla?
Yeah, it's not that, but
No.
it's something like that.
Oh yeah, I could have told you if you've not said anything.
And then what? I can't remember.
We've been looking. Athens. Again.
Piraeus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so there's about 7 stops. So it'd be fun. Monty Page, was the seagulling just one or a flock? We thought it was Lindsay losing her hat for sure, not seagulling. So the problem with sitting outside the back of the in for those of you who have not seen it, it is in the Facebook group. If you're not part of it, just join the Facebook group. But yeah, I couldn't possibly put that on YouTube because I don't edit my own swearing in it. Behind where Lindsay was at the table behind had left a load of uneaten food, so the seagulls were coming down. And at one point, there were a good half dozen seagulls, weren't there, being quite.
They were getting each other, weren't they?
Yeah. So I'm this is a perfect time to start filming, expecting something to happen at that side of the table where Lindsay was at. And instead it flew over Lindsay and hit me.
Yeah.
And it just went straight down my front.
Oh my goodness, it was
It
awful.
was so grim.
It was awful.
But no, it was not nice.
No.
So apologies to those easily offended by watching that, but I did swear.
I think it's an appropriate swear.
It was an appropriate swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lindsay didn't lose a hat on that one.
No, I'm glad I have that.
Karen just said we got our postcard from Gibraltar this week. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Fantastic. I'm glad that you got there.
And again, that was a very classy post.
It probably had monkeys on it.
Probably.
Did you enjoy that trip?
I got super excited when I saw Morrison's, which is a UK-based supermarket.
What, when we were driving to it? I was meaning more, did you like going up to the top of
I
the rock
did.
and
Yeah, I
seeing the
mean, it's an
monkeys?
interesting coming down. Well, they'll be in the nightcap. But yeah, when we came back down and there was the crash with the taxi driver and the
And the
bus.
bus, yeah.
Yeah,
Not our bus, the one
no,
directly in front of
yeah,
us.
yeah. Very narrow are the roads
Yeah.
and
But it was great going up there 'cause we,
oh
to
yeah,
be fair, we didn't think that we were that excited about it
yeah,
when
it
they
was
changed it and said, "Right, we're now getting off the ship at 7:15,"
7:15. Yeah,
which was still dark at that
yes,
point, 'cause they brought it forward twice, hadn't they?
yeah,
But we
yeah.
were the first to go up the cable car. We were the first to get to the top of the rock. We were there for sunrise,
Beautiful.
and when we were going up, the guide was preempting that we might not see any of the sort of famous monkeys 'cause it's too early. We got up there, they were all like, "Where have you lot been?"
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Sat waiting for us.
yeah,
So it was fantastic, wasn't it? Going through the
yes,
cave
and tunnels.
through the sewage tunnels
Yeah,
were just really, really good. So we're glad that you got the card.
yes.
Um, Team WW
Hello,
Andrew
Team
and
W.
Pam, have you done the Christmas cruise? Did you enjoy what was on it? So before you answer that one,
Yeah.
I'm then going to go to Doug. Are you going on Queen Anne to test the bread in the new steakhouse? So there's a reason for
I see
doing
what you
this.
did there.
You there? So, have we done a Christmas cruise to now?
We've done a close up to Christmas, but not an over Christmas.
No, we've had it where it's all decorated up,
Yes,
so we can't comment
in
on.
December.
Yeah. So you will have done one before we do, Pam and Andrew.
Yeah.
So it'll be really interesting to hear what it's like on
Yes.
Virgin at
I
Christmas,
know, I know.
and their take on a
Yeah.
Christmas cruise. I'm sure it'll be absolutely amazing. But the next Christmas, so this time next year, we'll be getting very excited because we're going on Queen Anne.
For Christmas.
So we're doing Christmas and New Year
We
on
booked it on board QM2
transferred it to Joy.
because we got a
Karen.
great price.
Yeah, and so that goes out of Southampton
Yes.
to the Canaries and back.
And Madeira. It overnights in Madeira for New Year. And they've got a special fireworks.
Yeah, I suspect Christmas on that will be different to Christmas on Virgin. I don't know which will be better.
No, no, no. No.
I think it'll be really
Very
interesting to
different,
see
but
it.
still good. Yeah.
But it'll be, yeah, be really
Yeah.
super excited. We were thinking about doing. We've got a gap in 2024 at the moment for May because that's when originally we're going to be doing Queen Anne, and then we looked and like, actually, there's this opportunity to do it for Christmas, and that'll be really good fun. Cause
And we only have to take about 4 days holiday or
yeah, we
something.
have to hardly take any holidays, even
Yeah.
better. But yeah, we're super excited about that. And this time next year will be
It'll be
really
awful.
exciting. But yeah,
Yeah.
it will be good.
Yeah.
Richard, don't blame me for swearing at a seagull. Should have heard what I said when one pinched my donut on that good pal. If I'd have pinched a donut, I'd have gone off on a complete torrent of
Oh,
swearing.
I just
Yeah. To be fair, after I put the camera down and realised that it went there, when I realised how covered I was, there was even more swearing. The thing was that everyone around us, because they were busy, knew that it had happened. And they were all laughing and chirping and going, "Oh, it's really lucky." I'm like, "Yeah, not necessarily feeling that right now." But yeah, seagulls. Joe had said we actually catch fish minutes from our travel. We're on our deep freeze in the spare room.
Ooh.
So make sure to put rock in the comment, and it could be.
It's perfect for the spare room deep freeze.
It is. They'll make you smile every time you go in there with those little cheeky monkeys. Yeah. So make sure you put it in, yeah, and we will be joining it at that point. You got anything else you want to sort of talk about on Apex in particular? We were talking about it last night.
That is a good question.
And we have got some other questions. I was just giving you a chance to talk about.
No, thanks. No, that's a good.
All right, I'll go on to
Okay.
Janice. If you think of something, just tell me.
Okay, you just put me right on the spot. That's all.
Do that.
Yeah.
Have a drink. Excuse me. How does the entertainment compare on Apex to other cruise lines?
Oh, This is a good question, Janet, because sometimes it was very virginy, and sometimes it was very cunard.
I don't think it was ever cunard. I think
Oh,
it
no,
was
I
more.
think it was.
I think it was, you know it. I don't think it ever got to cunard's level of.
Oh, no, there was like with the singers and stuff. The arrangements are different, and the
Yeah.
look and feel with the theatre's different. But they still had somebody come out and do big songs.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah, but that's just like.
and the guys that did all the Motown and everything, that felt very cunard.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
I think it just means cruisy, as opposed to cunardy in particular.
yeah. But then
I mean, some of it did feel very virgin. I think that they've definitely taken inspiration from what's happening on other cruise lines. If you look at in Eden, they have their own troupe in there,
yeah,
which is a little bit sort of Cirque du Soleil-ish, in that they have acrobats, but they have
yeah,
singers and everything else. And they were doing stuff not only in Eden, but in places like the club
yeah.
as well, and they were really good.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the adult only quiz they had one night.
Yeah,
We can't talk about anything that was said there because it was very adult, but they were asking people who'd had a few drinks some very
adult stuff.
adult, saucy questions, and then they'd be giving an answer that people were like, "Okay," and then they'd be translating that and putting it on a big board. So the word that the person said and the thing they put on the
Well,
board
it like Family Fortunes / Family Feud in the US,
yeah.
where it was like, what's the top 5
We can't even
things
say
for this?
yeah, we can't even say well, the person would say one thing, and then they'd bring up the board and translate that and put that as another word on the board,
Yeah.
a more safer kind of roundabout way of describing it.
PG-13.
Yeah. Whereas Virgin had just put what you said up there.
Yeah.
But
But that one was
a bit
what was on Celebrity was quite a long way below an adult-only cruise line. Even
yeah,
though it was adults only in there, we had a comedian who were absolutely brilliant. He
yeah,
did 2 different
he
sets,
did, yeah.
and he did an adults only one on
A
one of the
later
later
night one,
nights,
yeah.
and that was fantastic. But on our ship, we only had 9 children,
Yes,
so it wasn't really an issue.
yeah.
The entertainment overall, though, I would say is probably just below Virgin. I mean, that's probably as high a sort of praise I can get,
Yeah,
and for
but
me,
they
it's
had more
a different level.
yeah, but Virgin are always very
Yeah, but the guest entertainers were phenomenal on it.
yeah, but Virgin's always a little bit more edgy. I think we'll have to agree to disagree on this because we always do.
Yeah, but it was very good.
Yeah, it was.
In short,
Yeah,
you'll like it, Jenna.
you didn't feel you were sat there forever, which is
No,
one of the
they're
signs.
not long shows.
No, they're not.
Most shows are between 45 minutes and an hour.
No, I'm for 35 and 45 minutes
Okay,
for dinner.
yeah,
But you don't feel that you sat there all that time, and we've all been in shows where you've
yeah.
gone, "Oh, please, when is this gonna end?"
The main theatre were fantastic.
Yeah, beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
It's probably the nicest theatre
Yeah.
that we've been into. It'll be really interesting because I watched it today
On
on Sun Princess because that's got a proper round one,
Yes.
whereas it's like a semi-round
Yeah.
on Apex. But it was fantastic. It didn't matter where you sat,
No, it was
and the
great.
big screen at the back were
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
But yeah, Janet says, "Didn't disagree."
We always disagree on this. It's one of the things that we always
We
disagree
do, yeah.
on.
Just saying, will Queen Amber Ocean line a style of regular cruise line?
Yeah, she's not an ocean liner.
No, she.
Is she like a North American shape? Is she kind of got that kind of template?
She-
And I dreamt that.
No, you've not. I think she. I'm going to get this wrong, and people are going to
Kill
sort
you.
of tear us apart for it. But I think she is based on um,
She's
one
got a
of
very
the Carnival class ones supposed to fall under America.
okay, we'll find out. Which is not
I'd say I'm more than happy to stand corrected because I'm trying to think about but no, she's not. The Queen Mary 2 will remain as the only ocean liner for an awful long time.
Yeah.
I'm not aware of anyone else
No.
making any.
No.
And I think it'll be just one of those. But she's so special. You know,
Yeah.
if you ever Queen Mary 2, you know, whether you think you like Cunard or not, Queen Mary 2 is just one that if you like cruising, you probably should tick it off your list at some
Yeah.
point because it's so special, isn't
Yeah.
it? Really is good. Pinnacle class, same as Hull, Rotterdam. So you were right,
I'm just right all the time tonight.
apart from about 8%. So yeah, we got one last question.
Oh,
Um, because it's over now.
is it real?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's flown that hour. Celebrity Apex booking prices are quite high. Is it worth it? I mean, we've not done the full review yet, so spoilers. Yeah,
I would say so, yes. The buffet alone.
yeah, it's they've got some shorter ones. I think that's what Janet's booked on, like a 4-night taste one. If you're not sure, try it.
Yeah.
The 4-nighter ones are long enough that you get to try it, but not too short that you're not sort of gonna get a real feel of it.
Yeah, I know they've got specific deals, but we're coming up to wave season, so this is when they'll start putting all the offers out there and the value add and everything.
Yeah,
So
come start of January. We've just gone past Black Friday. Start of
which they
January,
didn't
wave
do much
season.
for, but
There were some good ones. I
yeah,
saw some stuff that's Trent Cowan was doing,
yeah,
really good.
but January and then yeah,
That's probably one we'll book the May one, isn't it?
yeah.
Right now, we didn't book anything on Black Friday this time,
No, we didn't.
but price is quite high. But is it the celebrity ships that are not an edge class one? You might be a bit, oh, should we, shouldn't we? But yeah,
She feels special
she does, yeah.
from the moment you step on.
And I know that Rich and Helen have just said hello. And, oh no, we're there. Don't worry, we'll be joining you in about an hour.
Oh, we've name checked you enough because of your wonderful prizes for your prize draw.
Yeah, this was our prize draw, Rich and Helen, which is a fridge magnet, so not quite to your level of package.
Honestly, their prizes are amazing.
Yeah, yeah. But Rich and Helen went on. I think it was it Beyond,
Yes, it was Beyond
and they had similar
experience.
experience to what we did on it. And
Yes,
I don't know anyone that's been on the Edge class and not really enjoyed it. They are a little bit more expensive, but
it
it's
feels a very special ship.
really like. If you'd like to enter the competition, Rich, I'll actually a little bit late. In the comment of this video or any other one, not in the live stream bit, just put what ROCK.
I wonder where we got that idea from.
I can't imagine. The plagiarism there is just inspiration. And Stephen said, "Cheers from British Columbia." Well, I mean that's it. That hour's gone so fast, and we need to go get sorted out now so that we can be ready to watch Rich and Helen.
Yes.
And I mean, we've got a few people saying what I was just about to say there. You know, have a lovely Christmas.
Have a lovely
And
Christmas.
Emma saying thank you. Thank you all guys for this year. It's been fantastic. It's been brilliant to start the Facebook group and everything else, and to meet so many of you on this year. We hope to see them next year, and have a fantastic Christmas, happy holidays,
A Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, and we will see you on the 7th of January.
Oof.
I know that sounds so long, doesn't it?
Thank you.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.